Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Reviews. Today is weekly Star Wars recap for June 21st, 2021. So yeah, got some Disney Plus stuff to talk about, and some book news and whatnot. But before we get into that, gotta jump into new releases, which several came out last week. There was the few books in the Essential Legends collection, which is Heritage Empire, Path of Destruction, the first Darth Bane trilogy novel, and Shatterpoint, which those came out on June 15th. This past week, I haven't picked up any of them, but yeah, obviously they're old stories, so not much to say there. But came out. There's two comics. Star Wars issue 14, which I thought was an okay issue. I should have a full review of that out soon. So yeah, but the part of the War of the Bounty Hunter series and whatnot. It really didn't have any new big reveals or anything. Kind of just got the main characters of this series and to where Kira and whatnot is. So yeah, but anyways, then there was also the High Republic Adventures issue 5, which I thought was another good issue. Is the final issue in the first story arc of that series. And yeah, kind of wrapped a few plot lines up, but also set up the stuff to come in, either race Crash Point Tower in the next arc of the series and whatnot, and other High Republic stories. But then also the Bad Batch Season 1 Episode 8 Reunion came out, and I thought that was a great episode. Then, kind of brought back the Crosshair Imperial storyline, which hadn't been there for a few episodes, or more than a few. It was like 4 episodes. So, yeah, and also there's a really cool thing what happened at the end, which I really liked. I'm not going to spoil it. I believe I wrote something that spoils it later on in the episode, so I'm warning for that. But, yeah, it's a great episode. You can check out my full review of that. But coming out this week is Darth Vader issue 13, which will come out June 23rd, 2021. It'll be the next issue in the War of the Bounty Hunters crossover series. Also, there's Star Wars Adventures, The Weapon of a Jedi issue 2, which will come out June 23rd. Comic adaptation of the Weapon of a Jedi junior novel. So yeah, and then Star Wars Adventures issue 5 might come out June 23rd. Honestly, I don't know if either of those are actually going to come out or not. The adventure comics are weird, but yeah. Anyways, then the Bad Batch Season 1 Episode 9 comes out on June 25th. So yeah, excited for Bad Batch to continue on. But anyways, we also got news of when we'll get news for another upcoming animated Star Wars series, Star Wars Visions, which is anthology series of anime short stories. But we'll get that reveal at the Anime Expo on July 3rd, 2021 during a panel which said it'll be at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So and there's an article about it on StarWars.com, which said it'll be hosted by Chastity Vicincho. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but we'll also have Lucasfilm executive producers Jacqueline Lopez, James Waugh, I don't know, and Josh Rhimes, and also Quebec Pictures and co-executive producer Justin Leach and producer Kanako Shirosky will be there. So yeah, I guess Quebec Pictures will be one of the 10 studios making an episode for the series, which I would assume we'll also learn about who the other 9 are, or at least maybe a couple more. So yeah, but also probably get some concept images and whatnot, and maybe a trailer and release date too. But yeah, it'll be sometime later this year. Don't know if it'll be released weekly or if it'll be a thing where they just drop all 10 episodes at once. Probably depends on how long they are. If they're no more than 10 minutes each, I could see them just dropping them all at once. Because Disney Plus has done other, original short uh, short story anthology series, and they just drop them all at once. So yeah, but if they're like 20 minutes, then they'll probably go weekly. Obviously I hope that 20 plus minutes, that'd be nice, but they are described as shorts, so they'll probably be like 8 minutes each. But yeah, hopefully get a trailer and release date for it. But talking about release dates, I guess now Disney will be releasing all the original Disney Plus series on Wednesday now instead of Friday. I guess because of the success of Loki, its series premiere, which I think it was, it wasn't being released on Wednesday. It's more that it was a new MCU series, which they did a crap ton of marketing for. Like most of the other Disney Plus series, I didn't see as much marketing for as I saw for Loki. Maybe other than like the 2 seasons of The Mandalorian and everything else, I did not see as much marketing for. Definitely the non-MCU and Star Wars series. I honestly, don't see any marketing for any of those. So yeah, but it's whatever. I kind of do like Fridays more because it's easier to get a review out because it's at the end of the week. And if I don't get one out on Friday, it's much easier to get one out on Saturday or Sunday. But so Wednesday kind of makes it a little bit harder if I can't get it out on Wednesday. But yeah, obviously that's just for me. I have to make a video. If I didn't have to make videos, honestly, I kind of like Wednesday more. But because I MCU series, I don't make videos on those, and those are fine. So yeah, but anyways, even more Disney Plus news. The dates and titles for episodes 10 through 14 of The Bad Batch season 1 were revealed, which all the dates are 5 Fridays of July. So yeah, but the titles are episode 10 is titled Common Ground, episode 11 is titled Devil's Deal, episode 12 is titled Rescue on Ryloth, episode 13 is titled Infested, and episode 14 is titled War Mantle. So yeah, obviously not a lot to go off of most of those titles, other than episode 12, Rescue on Ryloth, which all there's to go off of is that they're heading to Ryloth. And with the word rescue, maybe, spoilers for episode 8, Reunion, but maybe that's Cad Bane takes Omega there, or after, or Cad Bane is there on Ryloth and they go there or something, but he maybe already took Omega to the Kaminoans. I don't know. That's all I can think of. Maybe it's something completely different, but yeah, and the rest are pretty normal names, not much to go off of, so yeah. But anyways, some even more Disney Plus stuff. This past week, the old 80s animated series Star Wars Droids was added to Disney Plus in the US and probably everywhere else, so that's nice. Eventually I'll watch it and do a video on it, but yeah. Anyways, finally, some book news. There's a cover for the upcoming novel Queen's Hope, which was revealed. It just shows Padme on the cover. Not much really talk about there, but the novel will be the final novel in the trilogy of Padme novels. The first 2 being Queen's Shadow and Queen's Peril, which was released in 2019 and 2020. And all 3 will be will be written by E.K. Johnston. But I believe this novel will be during the early days of the Clone Wars, because there was also an excerpt released for the novel on, I believe it was Gizmodo. I'll leave a link down below. I didn't read the excerpt, but in the article I had a little description for the novel, I guess. It said that Padme will be going on a secret mission to the front wars, to the front lines, to find out more about the war and whatnot and what it's like. But while she's doing that, Sabe will take on the role of of Senator for Padme while she's gone. So yeah, like I said, I didn't read the excerpt, so I don't know what happens in it, but I'll leave it linked down below. So yeah, but anyways, that's it for this week. I'll probably return next week to talk about some comic books. So yeah, probably some other stuff too, and the new wave of High Republic stories will be coming out next week, but obviously they won't be out yet, but when I do it, but I'll be talking about them, but yep. Anyways, I'm rambling on now. That's gonna be it for this week's Weekly Stars recap. So yeah, I've been Starzino. I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Force 99.
You know who we are.
Hunter.
Let's go.
Echo.
Hyperdrive's online.
Tick.
Prepping to jump.
Wrecker.
Let's blow something up. Yeah!
And Crosshair.
Your move.